What's going on, everybody? J-Pixel coming at you for Gamer Fridge. Now today is part 3 of modding the crap out of my iiRcade. So today I'm going to show you something really cool that I did. So stay tuned. So check it out. This is not brand new, but a new deck. Now what this deck is the Intec Games Switch Fighting Stick. You might have seen these things for the iiRcade. They're for the old school iiRcades. I bought one, tried it out, never really got it around to using it, so I decided, hey, I wonder if it would fit in the iiRcade, and kind of does. It almost does. But I had to do a little bit of modifications. If you have one of these laying around and you have the iiRcade and you want to try doing this, it is possible. So first things first, I'm going to show you. You want to tear this thing apart and you want to take out this front. Now the cool thing about doing this, I have a little bit of sawdust there. I do have the front of it right here. Even if you do take it out, you can put it back in. And it does kind of like just slide in there. Kind of hard to do with one hand. It slides in there. So you can kind of take it out if you just want to still have it available. It does slide in there so you can still use it. When I did this is I kind of angled it like that. So looks kind of cool. Don't really have to screw it in or anything. It's tight enough where it stays. Makes it portable. So this makes it so you can swap out the decks. So if you want to, you take that thing out. So this makes it easy to swap out decks. Now, I know Glenn is coming out with his deck, and I just seen a video what his is going to look like. I may or may not get it. I didn't pre-order it. I did get the mystery encoder board though that will go onto the board, and I'm hoping that board will read this deck. And I had to take the board out. It's right down there. Now, if that takes USB, it can take this deck. I can use this deck for everything. That's kind of the goal, and not being able to switch out the decks. I know that's what Glenn's doing. This one's only 134. You can get it on Amazon. I forget how much. I think that's about what I paid for mine. It's not the greatest deck. I ain't gonna lie, but it does have the four button layout, or 8 button layout for each, and so this is the iiRcade part I can't control. So right now I can't control that part. But go back around here, show the board and everything like that. So what I did was, to get this mounted, I had to get a piece of wood and cut it down to size. So it almost fits, but not quite. So I had to put a piece of wood, cut that down on each side. I had to kind of grind that out, and because this part right here is a little fatter, so I just took a drill and just kind of cut it in like that so it fit. And then what I did was, I'll show you here. I just screwed one screw here, one screw here. This is the mounting screws you do for the when you do the arcade one up. So I did that, and then what I use is the original screws and mount it here. So it's just kind of a block mount. You could probably I just kind of pieced it together. I was trying to get fancy and fill in this here, but I had one side and I messed it up. So I was thinking about getting just printing off another one of these covers. I just got the Space Invader one. You can change these out and just kind of get one that covers that up. And the cool thing about that is I can shoot some wires and stuff right there. I got some sensors and stuff I'm gonna use for that. But this thing is wireless, but I like to be wired. And so it is kind of cool, and it does control different things. So I have it set up on 2 different devices right now. Let's see if it works. So there's skin. Let's see here. We're gonna switch over to NBA Jam. Now NBA Jam I have set up on the right side. This is pretty slick right here. Being able to play this version. But
Los Angeles Lakers.
Kobe. Rip Kobe. James and Wade.
Miami Heat.
But yeah, check that out. Playing it on iiRcade. So, if the video before I showed you how to do the audio, so the audio is coming through there. So with the mystery encoders, so I'm able to do that. See if we can shoot. See if we can shoot real quick here. Hate it. But with mystery encoders board, I'm hoping this board can control the main deck, the iiRcade deck, and that way I don't have to swap this out, and I'll have one deck to rule them all. And then I was thinking about getting a USB switcher that you can switch, and then it will register with each device. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if it'll work. These are wireless too, so I could Bluetooth them. But yeah, so that is the Intec Gaming Switch Fighting Stick. Now I did have, you know, different settings and stuff. This thing has different dongles and everything that you can get that works with a Switch. You work with the NBA Jam thing was with PS3 and different things. And I'll have more videos coming. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. But yeah, cool. So next up, I'm going to show you this one right here, what I'm doing here. If you have any idea, that's going to be in my next video. But yeah, that looks familiar to you. Yeah, I'm going to show that off next. But yeah, so like when you put it into, I can cover that up. Just do that right there. Mount it on the side. Put those two screws in here, and you have a new deck. So the only thing is, when I did this, I'll give you one caveat. The monitor does not work without the main board. And if anybody knows how to power this monitor, just the light, this light in here is powered by this wire right here. And I had to tear out the board and just have the board here with power. I don't even have to have an on-off switch. As soon as I plug it in, it's on. So that's actually powering this monitor. The only way I can get power to the monitor is to still have the board. So I don't even have the controller or anything. I just have it sitting here. I got some double-sided sticky tape so it won't move very much. And this is a pretty board. But once Mystery Encoder's board comes, I did have it ordered. I'm going to put that right here, and then I'm going to see if I can USB. So those are USB wires right there on the back of the deck, and then I have it going to, you know, like the PS3 sitting right here, and that's what you're seeing NBA Jam on. But yes, if anybody has any idea, this is just this wire right here that's powering. If we can find a different way to power this monitor, and I was thinking about replacing this, but this monitor is, you know, the different angles isn't very good, but it has a lot of screen modes that are very useful. So it's kind of, if anybody has any ideas for replacing this monitor, let me know. I won't need this adapter, but right now it's working. It's working. So yeah, if you remember the first video, that's what we did. We put that adapter in there, and that's what's making this all possible, is that switch right there to the HDMI, you know, and then we're able to switch it out. And if we can still use this original deck with original board with a new deck, and I know Glenn's got his deck, but right now, if you have one of these guys laying around, you could hook it up. You know, there's just little woodworking, and it mounts up in there. And it's pretty solid once you screw it down. So I've been having a lot of fun with it, playing around with it. I just had the idea. I wanted to see if it works, and sure enough, there you go. So if you have any questions, let me know. See ya. Bye.